Boundaries are often seen as restrictive, a limitation on our ability to connect deeply with others. Yet, they are essential for maintaining healthy and fulfilling relationships. Stoicism, with its emphasis on reason, self-preservation, and virtue, provides a robust framework for understanding and implementing boundaries. We often equate love and care with boundless availability. We fear that setting boundaries will be perceived as selfishness or indifference. This misconception stems from a misunderstanding of what true intimacy entails. Boundaries, when established with clarity and kindness, can actually deepen connections. They protect our energy, preserve our sanity, and ensure that our relationships are built on mutual respect. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-preservation. Just as we wouldn't board a sinking ship, we shouldn't allow ourselves to be overwhelmed by the demands of others. By setting boundaries, we are not being selfish. We are honoring our own needs and well-being. This act of self-care is essential for building strong and sustainable relationships. Understanding your own needs and values is the first step in setting boundaries. What are your limits? What activities drain your energy? What behaviors are unacceptable to you? Once you have a clear understanding of your boundaries, it's essential to communicate them effectively. For example, if you find yourself constantly being interrupted during your work hours, you might say, "I value our relationship, but I need uninterrupted time to focus on my work. Could we schedule a time to talk later?" This approach demonstrates respect for the other person while asserting your needs. Enforcing boundaries. Setting boundaries is one thing. Enforcing them is another. When someone consistently crosses your boundaries, it's important to follow through with consequences. This might involve limiting contact, changing the nature of the relationship, or ending it altogether. Remember, you are not responsible for other people's reactions to your boundaries. Your well-being is paramount, and it's okay to prioritize your needs. Setting boundaries doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. It's about finding a balance between self-preservation and empathy. When communicating your boundaries, use "I" statements to express your feelings without blaming or accusing the other person. For example, "I feel overwhelmed when I'm constantly interrupted during my work hours," is more effective than "You always interrupt me." It's natural to feel guilty or anxious about setting boundaries. You might worry about damaging relationships or being perceived as selfish. However, remember that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. By setting boundaries, you are actually demonstrating self-respect and creating a stronger foundation for the relationship. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love and self-respect. It's about recognizing your worth and prioritizing your well-being. By incorporating Stoic principles into this process, we can establish healthy boundaries that protect our peace of mind while fostering deeper and more fulfilling relationships. Want to dive deeper into the world of relationships through the lens of Stoicism? Subscribe to Virtue and Vibe for more insights and practical tips. Let's build a community of individuals empowered to create healthier connections.